What is up, guys? Okay, this review is going to be something else because I'm starting a whole new chapter for my beer review channel, and a lot of people do it. You know, I know that I've drank a lot of this in this category, we'll say, and so I have a pretty good knowledge of these beers, and so we're gonna do what I think I'm gonna call the torture trials. Okay, this is gonna be torture trial 1, and I couldn't think of a better way to start the torture trial with the best of the worst. And I say the best of the worst, and that's not even really an achievement. And once we're done with them, we'll put them all head to head, and we'll figure out which is truly, in my opinion, the best of the worst. Now, I drink this one when I'm out at a restaurant, you know, and they have it, because most restaurants don't have a lot of craft beer selection. You know, they've got Sam Adams, Shock Top, Anheuser-Busch Blasphemy Bullshit, and Miller Products, which is now Miller Coors because they're a conglomerate now. And then they have Mexican imports, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Is a Mexican import, and it's not even really my favorite. Well, fuck, it's so hard because they're so close. It's a Mexican import, we'll put it that way, and I feel it's the best of the worst just because it's my go-to shitty beer. Okay, and a lot of y'all are going to see this and be like, that is not a shitty beer, I drink it all the time, bro. And those of you that say that don't have developed taste buds and a developed palate yet for what we craft beer drinkers like to call good beer. Get on board, try you some beer that's legitimate, that is brewed with care and time and deliciousness, and then you will see why we call these beers shitty beers. So today, and I hate to even do this because I don't even ever drink it in a glass, but I'm going to pour it in a glass for you guys today because I care. Corona Extra. Let me move my arm so y'all can get a shot of that. Move the light. Yeah, I've been playing with the lighting, and I kind of like this angle when the girlfriend's not here. Yeah, she's at work. So, yeah. Now, this thing has been in the fridge for a while. It's cold. It's not as cold as I would like it. I would like to be able to peel frost off this bottle because this sucks so bad. But, yeah. So, this is brewed by Cerveza Modelo Mexico. Okay, right there. You can see it. It says Cerveza Mas Fine. Yeah, my ass. There are a lot of better Mexican beers that I enjoy more than this one. But this one is the best of the worst. I'm calling it right now. I could be wrong at the end of this, but that tells you how long it's been since I've had a shitty beer. And I bought a 6-pack of these the other day. We were at a car show, and I was like, you know what? I'm going down to the convenience store because I'm sick of sitting here in the fucking sun, and they didn't have anything to drink or no concession or anything, and so I was like, fuck it. I'm buying some beer. So that's what I did. Went up to Toot and Totem. They ain't got nothing that I fucking want because it's fucking brutally hot outside, and I don't want to drink a fucking double IPA when it's fucking hot outside, and I'm damn sure not drinking no Bud Light or Miller Lite. And what's funny is Miller Lite, it was like my go-to shit beer for a while. And then, yeah, I'm not rocking the hat today, and it feels weird, but it was my go-to shit beer. And then I just quit drinking it. And honestly, on a hot day, my go-to shit beer was Bud Light Lime, but they didn't have any of that except for in the can, and it sucks in the can. So let's get down to brass tacks, whatever the fuck that means. I've heard people say it. It sounds fancy, so fuck it. It's imported from Mexico by Crown Imports in Chicago. ABV, I don't give a shit. I think it's like 4.5, 5. Probably pretty close to Budweiser, I would guess. So, and this is the beer that a lot of the car enthusiasts. Look at all that smoke. And we're going to talk about this here in a second, what I just got. But A lot of the car enthusiasts like to drink this because it's the Fast and Furious beer. Oh my god, chill the fuck out. You're not Paul Walker or Vin Diesel, okay? Calm down. Yes, they drink Corona, but it's because it's cheap and it's not even that cheap for a shitty beer, but it's cheap and it's good for a shit beer. It's cheap compared to craft beer, I'll tell you that much right now. And you know I don't like getting all technical with the good beer, so I definitely ain't gonna get all technical with this. Okay. That's what we get. Now, let's talk about that thing that I got earlier. And this is demoted to the ridged pint glasses that I have that I bought, fresh out of high school when I moved out of my parents' house. Which is kind of stupid because I'm back in my parents' house for like the next couple months. It's weird. But, yeah. So let's get on to what I had hinted on. Clear bottle beer. Never buy beer in a clear bottle. I don't care if it's fucking malt liquor. Because if you don't drink it right away, and chances are what happens is, especially if you buy it from a convenience store or someplace like that, the light is going to hit it because those are open, like the sunlight will get to it. Okay, and sunlight spoils beer. Especially beer in clear bottles. That's why most beer is in a brown bottle or a green bottle. Green is not as good as brown. Brown is the best. And so, yeah, clear bottle, sunlight spoils it. So if you're gonna buy like Corona or something, go to like Walmart where they don't have sunlight, where it's just like lamp light. And that will bide you a little time. And when it's in the fridge, store it on the bottom shelf in those fucking drawers. And that'll bide you even more time because they get skunky and they smell like skunk. And makes the beer shitty. Even malt liquor does it. So you buy a 6-pack, drink it like that day. Or if you go to Walmart, reach into the back of the fucking cooler and grab the back 6-pack and pull it out. Because that's going to be your best shot with these clear beer bottles. So, it looks like apple juice. If it wasn't for the ridges, it almost looks like a hard cider. To be completely honest with you, it looks like that Crispin. Yeah, completely see-through. Put it up to light. Looks like the color my pee is after I've drank 30 of these in a night. That's what my pee looks like. So, let's get down to it. The smell, right off the bat, skunk. Skunk. It's because these beers are skunky and they suck. And I'm doing this, and then I'm waiting for my good beer to cool off so that I can drink it and savor the flavor tonight. So this is just like a filler review, and I'm gonna do this, every week or so. Okay. Now I can't remember if they use corn or rice, but it smells corny. I get corn, like vegetable oil smell almost. No real hops, no malt, but yeah, and this thing's starting to warm up, so I need to go ahead and get cracking on this. So, here we go. First taste. And it's so bad out of a glass, guys. It's so bad. And what sucks is I have worse in the shelf just because almost spilt the beer. Party foul. Almost. I have worse beers in the shelf that I like the bottles for, but I hated the beer. I have one Budweiser bottle down here, which is it's the aluminum bottle, which I thought was cool, so I kept it. Then I've got the Bud Lime aluminum bottle. Then I have the new Bud Lime bottle because I thought that was fucking cool. And then I have a can. It's the only can in the tower, and it will stay that way. Colt 45 High Gravity. And we'll be revisiting that shit. That shit almost made me throw up. Now, I'm going to warn you right now. I am not touching juice. Nope. No. Or Four Loko. Fuck you. I'm not touching it. And you know what? If you want to unsubscribe to me because I flipped the camera off, go ahead. Because I don't give a shit if you haven't noticed. But those are malt beverages, but they're not beer, so I'm not touching them. Malt liquor is technically beer, so I'll drink those, but No, we are not having fucking juice or Four Loko, because literally just the smell of them will make me puke. And I've drank some fucking beers that are as strong as a fucking Four Loko, and I can handle those, but just, I don't know what it is about the alcohol and the Jolly Rancher smell, and then when you get it in your... But let's get down to this, because I've already rambled enough. Okay. Right up front, you get a vegetable-y, corn taste. And that's what I hate about these adjunct lagers, is they just taste like vegetables, and it sucks. And it's not even like good vegetables. It's like, you remember when you were in high school and they served you the little mixed vegetables that were like steamed and they fucking sucked? The green beans tasted like you were chewing on a piece of rubber. Yeah, it's those. And the carrots were always those weird, trapezoid shapes. They were all the same fucking shape because they were processed, Yeah, those. God. There is hops in it, because you do get a bitterness, and so it's probably some cheap fucking hops. No alcohol burn whatsoever. Cleans up pretty good, but there is still an aftertaste of that adjuncty flavor. And as you can see, it goes down pretty easy. It's not a high burning beer like Bud Light. For whatever reason, when I drink it, it burns the shit out of my throat. So, and you can say you're a vagina all you want, but I have beers to prove that I'm not, okay? All you motherfuckers on there, oh, this dude can't even handle Corona Extra, man. I know it's gonna happen, but I've drank plenty of Corona Extra and Bud Light, Weiser, Lime, Miller, Michelob, all those, you fucking name it, I've drank them all. Malt liquors, I've had every malt liquor that I can get my hands on. And I've had pretty much all the beers in the cans, the big 24, 25s. Yeah, had pretty much all of those. Because when you move out of your parents' house and you're 18, I'm not condoning underage drinking, by the way. It's bad. Don't do it. Wait till you're 21. Be a good kid. But I don't think I'm going to say this on camera. I'll just put it this way. I've had a lot. Okay? A lot. Now, let's finish this fucking piece of shit. And the bad thing about it is it makes me want to drink more because I know it's easy to drink. Like I had one earlier with Taco Bueno, and I was done with that before I finished my burrito, It's because every bite I was washing it down just to get rid of the beer because I got 3 more left. Oh, please save me, guys. Yeah, I'm in one of those moods today. Especially since I decided to do this, which was probably the dumbest thing I could do. And the thing I like about Corona is it doesn't really make me burp bad. Like most IPAs, dude, IPAs will rip my gut to shreds. And, it just... I don't know what it is, but they make me burp terribly. Corona doesn't seem to do that. And I think one of the reasons why Corona is probably my favorite shitty beer, and that is because this is video number 1, and I said I'd start out with my favorite, but we will find out by the end of the saga if it truly is. I can drink a fuckload of them, and the next morning, as long as I drink a glass of water, I'm not really like fucked, For whatever reason, Bud Light gives me a splitting fucking headache. And even as bad as this is, warm, it's better than all the competitors. Especially the light beers, because those are, don't even get me started. I got a buddy that drinks Miller Lite like it's water, and I'm just like, fuck you, dude. Nope, not happening. He's like, dude, come over and have a beer. I was like, I'm gonna bring my own fucking beer. There you go. So, Corona Extra, we're going to go ahead and for the Torture Trials, we are going to give this one, we're going to give it a 9 out of 10 for shit beers, because it really is, you know, it's good by shit beer standards. Sorry, I got something in my fucking eye. But where, you know, craft beers are concerned, it doesn't even touch it. I'd score a fucking 1. You know, so we're not going to give it an overall rating. We're just going to keep the Torture Trial beers in their own rating group. And I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Okay? I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 just because if it were to be a 10 out of 10, it would clean up better. It still has an aftertaste. Even now, there's still some lingering there, you know. It doesn't lace the glass. It doesn't give me any head. You know, and Miller Lite laces the glass for whatever fucking reason. So, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Stay tuned. Going to post another video tonight, probably within the next 5-10 minutes. I'll record it, and then I'll probably post it tomorrow-ish. Because this one's going to get done tonight. Who knows? We may get 3 in tonight. That might be pretty fucked up. So, we'll see what happens. But stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Y'all are amazing. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'm trying to build my channel up. I got a bunch of videos backlogged that I'm trying to load up. So just be patient, please. Stay tuned. Thanks. Adios. Bye.